You said in one of your talks, or probably a multiple, but one I heard anyways, was you said that you won your Olympic medal in Athens and went to Beijing to collect it. What did you mean by that?
What I meant by that was I wanted to try and qualify for Athens 4 years previous, right? And I failed all 3 times because, to be honest with you, and I've said it publicly, I didn't really believe in myself. I wasn't committed to the cause. I was training and I was taking time off and I was messing and training and back and forth and didn't really deserve that spot, right? And I know athletes that train really, really hard and earn their place in Olympic Games, and you pat them on the back and say, you know what, nice one. I didn't.
Yeah.
So I failed the 3 attempts, and it was heartbreaking, and I was going to retire again after that as well. That was it. The show was over. But, with the belief in the system, the high performance, and all the people involved in the high performance, like the Gary Keegan, Billy Walsh, Zora Antia, John Cleary, who were there to make us better.
Yeah.
They really wanted to see us prosper and shine and be the best we could be. To perform, it was all performance based. That's what Gary always said. Just go out and perform. Forget about results. Forget about outcomes. Forget about referees, judges, and that crap. Performance. So I trusted in the program, and if you think about it, it's a big risk, right? Mm-hmm. If you're going to commit to 4 more years of your life, not knowing the outcome.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to qualify, but to say, you know what, my chips are in again here.
Yeah.
I believe in the system. I believe in the coaching. Let's go again. Let's give it one more go. And they say another 10,000 hours. That's what they say, a 10,000 Olympic cycle. And you're back on the plane, you're living out with that black suitcase again, traveling the world, winning, losing, all sorts. With 4 more years going, right, what happens at the end of this? So after that those last qualifiers for Athens, I didn't go. I remember Billy Walsh contacted me. Now I was finished with boxing at this stage. I had enough of it. 2004. He was going to a training camp with Andy Lee because he qualified.
Yeah.
He was the only one that qualified for Athens 2004.
One,
yeah. So he wanted me to go over to France to a training camp with him. I didn't want to go. No, sure, I'm not qualified. I'm not going anywhere. Look, come over, just keep him company. So he's on his own. So he says, right, I'll decide to go over. I remember travelling over with my black suitcase. We got the training camp done. I was doing a little bit of light training, a little bit of sparring, but he was doing all the hard work, because he was getting ready. And we were leaving on the last day, 2 of us. I remember I was packing my case, throwing all my dirty training gear into it, and he was packing his Olympic bag with the 5 rings on it. All the fancy tracksuits. Everything had Olympic rings on it. It was gorgeous stuff. Gorgeous. And I was full of resentment going, look at him. I'm going back to Dublin. He's heading to Athens. Disgusted with myself. Just disgusted I didn't qualify. And so that was it. I was walking away to the sport after that little camp. But then, getting back into the training then, meeting up with Gary and Billy and all again. Let's give this one more go here. Let's do it right. So the high performance was only in operation 1 year before the Olympics came around. So there wasn't really that much of a gel. We were learning a bit from each other. So 4-year cycle then, But that qualifier you're talking about, we went back to Athens to qualify. That last qualifier was in Athens. And I was fighting the German, Weiss, in the semi-final. Now, whoever won that fight was going to the Olympics. You just had to reach a final.
Straight
that qualifier.
winner goes.
Right? Now, I won 2 fights before that. This was the qualifying fight.
Right.
He'd won 2 fights, qualifying fight. So this was all on the line here between the 2 of us. I'd sparred him 2 or 3 months before this in Germany. And it was a very close spar. Like, I couldn't say, you've got to win this. This was 50-50. And that's what makes this fight so important and so memorable, because this changed my life forever. So we're in the ring. First round, I sit back in the stool. They give me the score on a little screen in the corner. It was 2-2. Grand, right, sitting there, not panicking, right, good stuff. Back out again, boxing away. Sit back in the stool, 4-4. I think it was 4-4. It was level anyway, right?
Yeah.
Run now around here. No real gap here, real tight, real cagey. Didn't want to make mistakes, either of us. Went out into the 3rd round. Off we went, and it's like time stood still. And all these thoughts come into my head. What if I don't qualify? I'll just be remembered as an 8-time senior champion. I want to be the Olympian. I need to be the Olympian. What am I going to do if I don't be the Olympian? What job will I do? All this crazy stuff. And it could have went on in my head for God knows how long. But it must have been just a split second, because the word stop came into my head. Stop. And I snapped back out of that little trance, and the first thing I thought of, just land the next score. Just one more point, just 1 point. Land that next score. And I landed a clean score. Then I made a miss and I scored again. Probably another shot. Then I set in the stool. I was 3 or 4 points up going into the last round. Went out. Boxed brilliant again, won a couple of fights, and then I went back to the corner. I knew I'd won the fight, but I went back out into the centre for the referee to raise my arm. And when he raised my arm and I dropped to my knees, that's where I won my medal. I just went to Beijing to collect it because I'd qualified. The monkey was off the back. I put so much pressure on myself to be the Olympian that nearly wiped me out again. But I just said, that's it now. I'm there now. That's it. Whatever happens out there, I don't care. I'm going to go out there now and box with a smile on my face. I have that tracksuit that Andy had. The 5 rings. I'm going to stick that on me now. I'm going to wear it with pride. I'm an Olympian. That's all it was. I just wanted to be the Olympian.
Yeah, and that came through in the documentary, to be fair. I feel like, obviously, you wanted to win a medal and do well over there, but just getting there itself felt like it meant so much to you.
Even talking to him here,
But we never even mentioned medals.
No.